Hello everybody and welcome back to another video, and today we're going to do something cool. So the first thing that I want to go do actually is figure out how we can get the villager to the library. Now I thought of an easy simple idea. I'm thinking we could just get some stairs and just pull them right up. I think that's going to be the easiest way to get you up there. What do you think? I think you might agree with us. So this is how we're going to do it. Let me go ahead and get the lead. I'll get some stairs and hopefully this works. All right, buddy, here we go. We're going to get you to your new home and hopefully you enjoy it. I think I have to roll myself with you for a little bit. All right, let's go. Let's get out of here. You know, I think taking you to the nether would be crazy. All right, so that is not going to work. We're going to put you... We'll just get a pickaxe and destroy that spot. Make it easy to get them out, you know? That way we don't have to struggle with this. All right, let's try again. There we go. We're just going to row. We're going to row ourselves out of here. It's going to be way easier. I'm kind of thinking I should probably just get rid of the snow. Winter is still here, but it's pretty much gone. Winter is pretty much done. This is the farthest I'm going to row. Now I have to pull you. I just think this is going to be our easiest option of getting you up here, dude. We're so close. We're so close. There we go. Let me put some stairs here. Hopefully you can get up like that. But I'm just going to break this here. That way you have an easy time getting in here. All right, here we go. There we go. So close. All right, come on, buddy. You got this. Let's go. Oh, I'm not going to lie. When I saw you get hurt, I thought that was it. But you made it with the sheep. Well, in that case, this is what we're going to do. We're going to get rid of this. I'm going to pull the sheep away. Fire sheep. I want you to have your freedom back. There you go. Now you're back to freedom. Oh, now the pig wants to come in. Come on, pig. You guys deserve freedom. There we go. There we go. All right, that's done. Now we're going to go walk around. I can go ahead and get rid of this, which is nice. It was just a temporary situation. And then I think the bed is upstairs. But my homie deserves a bed, you know? All right, we got the bed. I'm trying to figure out where I put my satchel bags at. Oh, there we go. Okay, so start with placing down a lectern. Why don't we... Okay, I think I have a good idea. Maybe. We could probably put you in the middle of the room. And then I guess we could put your bed here. I don't know. I don't even know. Let me go get some fencing. That might be a good idea. We have to plant our cherry saplings today. Definitely. Okay. All right, let's go make some fences. All right, we're gonna go to bed, chat. I actually need to go chop down some wood because I'm gonna get the spruce logs here instead of the oak planks. I think they'll fit better. All right, we got the wood. I'm gonna start with 12 and see if that's gonna be good enough. If not, we'll go back and get some more, but I'm hoping this will keep them in. Okay, I need 2 more. But before we do that, I'm gonna have to get them in here. I think I'm probably gonna have to put some blocks around your tiers so he doesn't jump up and then jump out. Or can he not because of the ceiling? Okay, we'll find out. He might not. We might not need to. I think the ceiling might be low enough that he's just gonna hit his head. All right, this is it. I'm hoping this works out well. This is gonna be your new home. I hope you like your new home. We're gonna have to name you too. Did you just you changed? Let's go. Oh, that's awesome. 9 emeralds? That's crazy. Okay, but I can get a lot of paper. I can definitely get a lot of paper. I have an idea, maybe. I need to get you in here all the way. Okay, yeah, this is working out great. Awesome. All right, now let me place down the fencing. Get rid of the boat. Now, let me place down the bed. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. And now he can't escape. Now we have our own librarian. This is awesome. Welcome to our library, everybody. And now, the thing that we need is a bunch of books all around here. And now I could trade. I probably do have paper, but you know what? That's going to take, I don't know. I have sugarcane too, so I can definitely create a lot of that to get emeralds and then to get the bookshelf. All right, so that's that. I think what we need to do is create better lighting in there. So for a redstone lamp, we need 1 glowstone and 4, which I have plenty of. I think I'm going to start with 3, work my way around with 3 right now. Although the question is I don't know if I break this, if this is going to go back to its original form. Oh, it stays. Awesome. Okay. All right. So this is what I'm thinking here. We could do, I guess, just kind of like this. You know what? Maybe I should put these on the outside. That's going to look way better because that way we're not just looking at it from the inside. First of all, though, I'll go ahead and place these down. Okay, so we have that. Now let's go up. Then we can just place I think, is that how it works? No. Oh man, that sucks. You would think that it could just place it on top of it and it would work. Ah, there we go. Okay. We're gonna use our redstone. Boom. Look at that. Might not be the prettiest, but you know what? It works. So now if we go down here, we're going here. Boom. That looks way better. But I'll be honest with you, we need some more lighting in here. So that's what we're gonna go do. I have a whole stack of 64 in case we need more, chat. All right, how do we want to do this? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'll just split it up a bit. See, it's looking awesome. Look at that. I just need to go get those other two connected and then we'll be good. Boom. I think this is like our first redstone situation here, whatever you want to call it. I don't know. I mean, look at that. Something simple, easy. And now we have some pretty good lighting here. And it's way better than torches. I'm going to go ahead and get an axe though, so we can get rid of all the planks. But now we finally have a librarian. All right. I think I'm going to try to add a few bookshelves around here. All right. We got 5 bookshelves, which is anything crazy, but you know what? Good start. I mean, we got a librarian. I'll just start right here, I guess. And then we'll do this. That way it looks even. But there we go, chat. We have our librarian. We have our bookshelves. We have good lighting going on in here. We're making progress. And then if we want more bookshelves, we'll just have to get some paper, to get some emeralds, and then we can get some bookshelves. All right, we're gonna go to bed. And then what we'll go work on is the lighting down at the cave. All right, so we need, this was recommended. We were told that we should use trapdoors, and I need to get some wood though before we do that. I'm kind of thinking here. All right, we're gonna take the wood down with us, but I'm doing some thinking here, chat. I don't know what color I want to use. That's the problem I'm running into. I don't know what color I want to use. Man, it's been a little bit of time since we've been in here. But what I want to do actually, before we do those trapdoors, is I'm going to lay down some cherry saplings. And I promise you it's going to look beautiful with these in here. This one tree hasn't grown, so we'll go ahead and put you somewhere else. All right. I do need to fix these saplings. That's true. I still need to do that. All right, let's go ahead and let's go work on this. Let's get our crafting table out. So we have cherry. Okay, we have cherry, we have oak, and we have spruce. Now, I don't have enough spruce, but we also have, I'm gonna butcher this, acacia, I think is how you say it. So we could do pink. Oh, you know what we could do? We don't have to just stick with one color. We could just do a bunch of colors. I don't know why I didn't think of that before. All right, let's start with that. Let me make my logs here. Okay, let's start with this. That looks kind of cool, honestly. I'm kind of thinking maybe we should put one up top. I don't know yet. We'll start with that, and we'll switch it up though. I have 6 more glowstones, so we'll go ahead and try to work this out here. I'm looking forward to seeing how this looks at nighttime too. Here we go. But I think it's good to have the diversity. It just makes it better. Honestly, I'm kind of thinking I'll probably just stick between these two colors here, maybe. I don't know. I like it a lot. And when I'm looking at this, it doesn't feel as bright. No, it's raining. That's all right. Let's get this one all taken care of here. Uh-oh, chat. It's starting to get dark. That means we can see how it looks. Now it's starting to get dark. See, it looks kind of cool. I think it's definitely missing some stuff here, though. I think the pink looks great, too, honestly. We got a zombie walking around, but this looks good. Let's go underneath. See underneath it, we can kind of see how it looks. I think it looks pretty cool. I do think I need to work on this though. All right, chat, let's go to bed. All right, we're gonna try to kind of fix things up here a little bit. So I think this area needs some fixing because it just, part of the bridge looks kind of rough. And on top of that, we need to finish our river. It's not complete yet, so we don't have the water flowing all the way through yet. But I think for now right here, with these lamps, these are cool, but I think we should definitely add some more decorations around here. It just looks a little sad right now, that's all. You know, I'm kind of thinking though, maybe I should plant some more sugarcane in my farm. That way we can get books a lot faster. That's probably going to be the plan. Nice. We probably need just a few more buckets and then we'll be done. I see some trees are not growing. We'll go ahead and move those somewhere else. I think one more bucket should do it. Look, it grew. Oh man, that looks awesome. Look at that. It literally grew into the treehouse. Because look how the trees, it connected to here, and then it went all the way up here, and it just went right over there. I'm kind of curious. Oh, it like grew right there too. It grew into it. That's actually really cool that it grew into it. I'm going to take some of these off, but that's pretty cool, honestly. I'm kind of thinking that's what it was missing, is this cover up here. And then if we want, we could put a bed in here. Look, that's all it needed, chat. It would just need a tree just to grow into it. It's amazing. See, now I'm feeling inspired to do this treehouse. Those are definitely giving off very strong lighting, which is amazing. Nice. All right. I think this is the last one we need. Yeah, perfect. So yeah, like I said, we'll go ahead and move these because these are not growing. I can finally get rid of this. I feel like I should fill this up here. I think that's what we should do. All right, I hope that these will grow here. That would be great. We'll find out. We'll find out. But we need to fix this up here too. That looks better actually than the sticks. I will admit that. I don't know, it looks unproportioned, I would say. But I think adding the oak log, this was recommended too. So I like it. I like this better a lot, honestly. That looks way better. I like that actually. And then trying to think how I do like the color variation. I will admit that. I think I do need, I'm gonna go grab a couple more here to fill that up. This looks awesome right here though. I'm just going to steal a few if that's okay. Kind of finish this off here, but I like the color variation, honestly. And I think I'm just kind of thinking, how does things look under this bridge? I would say it looks okay. You know what though? I think we need to add some cherry leaves into here. I think that'll brighten it up even more. So we could do, let's add cherry in the beginning. At least we'll start with that. We'll add the cherry in the beginning. And then if we're like, hey, this needs more, then we'll add more. Which I personally think it does. But I like the cherry. I think it really sparks it out, you know? So we could do, let me add the cherry here. My other thought process is that I think I like darker toned leaves under the lighter. I think it adds that, I don't know, it adds just like enough to it, you know? Kind of like how this is. We have the cherry, but now we have the Bruce under it too, which kind of complements it a bit, I think, honestly. But that just means we need to go ahead and grab a few more. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, this is gonna suck taking it from this, but we need 7 more. There we go. I like how it's a little like under tunnel right there. I'm gonna help it off and finish it off right here. I think it needs that right there. That's awesome. All right, yeah, so this is what we're going to do. Let me make sure I'm doing it the same way as the other side. So we have the 1, 2, 3, 4 right here. I'm kind of thinking this unproportioned. No, it's not. Okay. Oh, frick. I need more. I need 2 more. I'm so sorry, tree. You know what? We'll take it from the inside. There we go. That way we're not ruining the outside. Boom. There we go. That looks better. Let's get a better view of this, chat. Nice. Let's try to go to a different angle. Yeah. Okay, that's nice. That looks way better. That's an upgrade from what it was. Because originally we just had the fencing to kind of hold it up in a sense. And then we just had the few leaves just around here. But now we had a lot of color variation. And it just looks beautiful. Now, I think what we need to go do is now we have this completed. We need to grab a few more flowers, actually. Let's just go grab a bunch of flowers. Before we do that, chat, I need to eat. I didn't realize that my bar was so low. All right, so I'm actually... Wait, do I have any? Okay, I have potatoes, and I think it's time that we grow some potatoes. I have 54 pieces of bone meal. That's crazy. We're gonna go plant some potatoes though, because I would love to have potatoes around. I'm kind of thinking we can add them around here actually. Look at us. Look at that. Boom. We're gonna have potatoes before you know it, which is great. I'm glad we're getting some variation in here. Eventually, I should have planted the carrots when I had them. So eventually we'll have that too. But unfortunately, I ate them all. All right, that's better. But our potatoes are growing. Yay! We're gonna have potatoes. All right, we got 30 loaves of bread. Nice. So there's a couple things I want to do real quick first before we finish up. I have some lily pads that I want to place down. And then we can go ahead and fill up the dirt in that corner over there. But I think, yeah, perfect. Okay, we're gonna get some grass in here, chat, because grass, I think, really elevates this area up. This was also recommended, by the way, because this already looks 10 times better. Let's get some grass over here too. Honestly, this was such a genius idea. That way you get a bunch of tall grass around here. I have literally so much bone meal too, so it's crazy. This is a lot better. A lot better now we got some grass growing here. Let's go ahead and hit up 5 over there actually real quick. Nice. I'm also going to get some dirt so I can fill up this hole right here. Some grass under the bridge. All right. Awesome. Now we have some lily pads that I want to place down. Kind of just random. That looks good. All right, then the next thing we're going to do is grab a bunch of dirt so I could fill up that hole there. I think 32 is going to be plenty. Yeah, look at that. Adding the pink in there was such a good idea. It was so much more improvement. Let's go ahead and get this filled up here. I'm thinking I might need more than 32. Yeah, definitely. Look at that guy right there. It's too dark. I don't know if you guys can see him or not. It's the zombie villager just chilling right there. Yeah, we need more. That's all right. Let's go grab a little bit more, and then we should be good to go. All right, 21's definitely plenty enough. You notice how we're not getting any mobs around here either? We have better lighting, way better lighting. Chat, this looks beautiful. I think it looks beautiful. There we go. All right, I need to get some flowers. We need a lot of flowers just to kind of fill up this siding here. Let's go get some flowers, and then I think that's going to be it. Let's steal these roses here. I think we definitely have enough. We're going to find out. Nice. All right, we got flowers all the way through this. Well, this is what we have, chat. We have a lot of greenery going on in here. If you have any other cool recommendations on what we could do, I think we should get rid of this, though. This is definitely throwing it off. This is what I first started off with this cave, actually. And now we have a whole entire layer. Crazy to think about that. All right, but other than that, I think we're just about done with this place. I mean, there's always a few things that we can continue to add, and I'm starting to get inspiration for this treehouse, so we could definitely figure something out with that one. But other than that, I would really like to start getting started on the second layer. And man, is it gonna suck, but it's gonna be worth it because you just have to, like, I don't know, you just have to use your imagination right now. You have to think about how this is going to be. I don't know how I'm going to do this. Because just thinking about over here too, I'm probably going to have to like create a wall, cover that up so nothing, maybe I could do glass. That might be a good idea. Put glass there so you can kind of see through it. But we can try to create a kind of like a walk-through aquarium or something. I don't know how we're going to do this. This is just ideas popping in my head, and I have to figure out if this is even possible. Let me figure out if this is possible. Okay, I just looked it up and it is possible, which is great. So that's the plan we're sticking with. It's gonna be a lot though, but you know what, we'll figure it out. I think we always figure it out. Other than that though, this is looking amazing. But I'm gonna get out of here before any mob decides to attack me. Oh, you know what? It was also recommended to add vines in there, so we'll have to do that. We'll have to get a bunch of vines and add some vines in that area. That would make it amazing. We'll have to make a trip on that. Hopefully in the next video we could do that. But let me go ahead, put my stuff away. We'll say goodbye to our new librarian, and then we'll go ahead and call it, chat. All right, librarian. Did you just evolve? Or do you do that every time I come in? That's amazing. All right, well, it was good seeing you. And now you're part of the family. We'll have to get some more of you guys around here, but thank you for being part of this family. Hopefully you enjoy your stay. All right, I'll see you later. We'll need to get you a name too. We'll figure that out. All right, so this is it. Hopefully you enjoyed the different colored variations I have going on in the cave. Now we have some more greenery with the grass, which is amazing. We'll get some vines going on in there too. That was a recommendation, so I want to put that in there, and that'll make it even better, I think. Definitely good recommendations going on from you guys, so I appreciate it a lot. Hopefully the next video we can go ahead and start getting a second layer going on. Probably continue on with that little by little so that eventually we get the aquarium. But if you have any cool ideas, definitely let me know. I always appreciate it. If you stayed the entire video, thank you so much. I appreciate it every single time. And until then, I'll see you in the next video.